My name is Dmarzhay Johnson. I'm a full-time banker at U.S. Bank. 5 years ago, I was a lost sheep, getting myself bouncing in and out of basically anything I could sign up for. For example, bouncing around like I had a job working at Lids. That would last me a month, not close to 2 months. Then I'd go bounce to Walmart or Cub Foods. Then I'd start trying to get into like a manufacturer, a staffing agency, anything really I could get into. I started doing DoorDash, Instacart, literally anything I can get into. Most of those jobs I didn't fit there. It either wasn't enough pay for me, the culture wasn't there for me, or it just wasn't really a career. And then I saw a commercial with one of my instructors named Jeff, and I don't know, he grabbed my hook, he grabbed my attention, and I made sure I stopped in and took all the testing and signed up, and Summit helped me find that career.
The Summit Academy OIC model is that we provide no-cost education to students that are looking to start a new career in a new field.
If I didn't finish the program, I felt like I'd let myself down. I would let my instructors down. I was gonna let my brothers and my families down. Everybody that's, looking up to me and believing in me.
My brother's evolution since he's graduated from Summit, honestly, it's been quite the journey for him. He's grown into quite the great man that I've known he was destined to be, and they brought his light back to him, and I'm honestly grateful for it.
I mean, it's hard, Life is hard. I'm not even gonna sit here and act like it's easy, but just that little thing in the back of my head keeping me going. I gotta stay motivated. I got people looking up to me. Some of the reason I'm in this position, we had mock-up interviews. The real interview that stood out to me was the U.S. Bank interview. I basically interviewed them to interview me. They followed up with me. I don't know, without Summit just having my back, I wouldn't even be in the job I'm at today.
When he got to U.S. Bank, I didn't think it was possible for somebody like us, skin black like us, to be in the bank. It's not really heard of, most definitely not where we're from. We're working in factories or in fast food, So he got into a bank that's an actual suited job. It opened up a lot of doors and just different things for the family to do too. It's not just those ways to go, it's different routes. And he showed us that.
I want to be able to pass things down. I don't want to just pass away and be gone without a legacy. That's what I'm doing. I'm building a legacy. Summit showed me what my legacy is, building generational wealth here. Well, my beautiful daughter, her name's Soleil. She's getting the world from me. I have a plan for her. I'm learning about things like having her as my beneficiaries, about setting up trust accounts. Those are the type of things that I'm setting in line for my daughter. So when you see this in a few years, baby, you got some things in line for you.
It honestly feels great. I was tired of the stagnant life before, just sitting and waiting for things to happen. Now that things keep happening, it's given a lot of motivation to not just me and his other little brother, but to everybody who he speaks around. A lot of his friends, they came back around him because he's doing good, and now they're trying to figure out how they can get into college and what more they can do for themselves, because he brings that motivations to the table. You see Marjay, you just feel like, okay, let's do it. And so that's what we do.
So the gap between what we receive from student aid in order to have them come here at Summit and versus what it actually costs for them to attend this school is $3,000. You can see how this money, this $3,000, would shape someone like Dmarzhay.
Me not having to worry about paying school debt, going to school debt, just another weight off my shoulder. It allowed me to be there for my family more, pay some more bills there at home. And even like with transportation, I sometimes had some hard time with transportation, getting gas in my car. They'd help me by providing me with gas cards just so I can make it to school. they wouldn't allow me to give them an excuse.
These little bits of giving just can mean the difference between somebody being set back to square one versus finally getting out of the trap of poverty and being able to have the start of a career that allows them to end up going farther in their life than they maybe have thought that they could have.
We're building workers, we're building careers, we're building people, we're building dreams. You only get one life, so live it. And that's my advice to anybody. Live your life, be confident, and shoot for the stars. That's what Summit showed me.